This is one of the more unique Pokemon logic puzzles I've found. I have to answer either caught, wild, or fainted. Very similar to the Pokeball one I did way back when. So I'm interested in trying it out. It says I need 8 minutes. I think I'm going to need longer. But you know what? I'll try the 8 minutes and see if we run out of time and just kind of go from there. You know what? No. I know it's... But we'll see based off the practice timer and kind of go from there. Link in your description, of course, if you want to do the puzzle. And let's do it. All starters have a different category. Sudowoodo is wild. Okay, so Sudowoodo, I put wild. Okay. The only pure electric type Pokemon has been caught. All right, Manectric is a pure electric. All right, you're caught. There are no wild Pokemon in my column. All right, so these are either all, what is it? Caught or fainted. All right. Starters all have a different category. So if this one's caught, that means this one's fainted. Boom! I know what I'm doing. There are 2 caught Pokemon. There are 2 caught and 2 wild flying types. Okay? So this can't be caught, meaning it would probably be wild. But if that's wrong, because it could be fainted as well. Or are there only 2 flying types? 1, 2, 3... Okay, no. All starters have a different category. That means that this here is wild. Opposite corners have the same category. Okay? Caught. My evolution is fainted. Zapdos is wild. Rapidash, fainted. I'm adjacent to 2 caught and 1 wild Pokemon. Alright. It does say that 2 flying types are caught. So that's possible. What are the other clues I got? Opposite corners have the same category. So that means the Entei is wild as well. The fossil Pokemon is wild. Ammonite. Is there any others? Okay, you're wild. Shuckle is wild. Okay. This is getting really, really fast. I can't believe how easy this is. There are 2 caught and 2 wild flying Pokemon. So this could be either caught or wild. There's no way to know. No, 1 wild and 2 caught. So that means that if I found my 1 wild, so that's caught, that's caught. Pure normal type Pokemon are caught. 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 Okay. Nuzleaf is wild. I also got Pokemon beginning with K have different categories. So Kecleon is caught. Is there another K? No, and we don't know Kricketune yet, so we have to wait. But then we'll know once we find out one of these 2. Okay? There are 2 caught and 2 wild flying type Pokemon. There's a caught. Any other flyings? There's a wild. 1 caught, 1 wild. That's it. So still 1 more of each. Okay. There can only be max 1 fainted Pokemon in each row. Okay, fainted. No fainted. 1 fainted here. Does that mean that Kyogre would be fainted? Oh, wait, no, that confirms this is fainted. No, row is to the left to right. It's left to right. So I can't determine yet. I can't. Nuzleaf, I can see 4 fainted Pokemon. That doesn't make any sense. There's only 4 in the entire board? Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. Only 4 in the entire board. 1, 2. There's 2 more. Okay. Right, because this one doesn't have one. So they have one in every row. This one doesn't have one. All right. All right. Oh, I jumped around so fast. I need to make sure I get all these clues. There are no wild Pokemon in my column. Okay, meaning Starly should be caught. Yeah, okay. That didn't help. No, it didn't. It didn't help at all. Well, we need a fainted here maybe, but we could also put a fainted here, so. 2 caught and 2 wild flying type Pokemon. Well, we now have 2 caughts, so we need 1 more wild flying type. Is the only flying type left Spearow? Because if that's the case, then we're good. Yep. Okay. 7 more. And you know what? We're only at 5 minutes. This is actually, again, faster than I thought it was going to be. This style of logic puzzle is so much better. It really is. I say that because it's idiot proof, but okay. Okay. We still need a fainted on this row. On a row. It could be any of these, though. All starters have a different category. I got all the starters. Shuckle, Nuzleaf is wild. 4 fainteds. Pure normal type Pokemon are all caught. Did I miss a pure normal? No, I didn't. I still don't know about Kyogre. Right, we have a caught that begins with a K, but then we have Kricketune and Kyogre. One's wild, and one is fainted. And the thing is that there's a fainted in every row. 2 doesn't have one, and it doesn't help that they're both together in there, so I still can't get the answer. The only pure electric type Pokemon has been caught. That was Manectric. There are no wild Pokemon in my column. There can only be max 1 fainted in each row. Evolution is fainted. Zapdos is wild. Rapidash fainted. Wild. I'm adjacent to 2 caught and 1 wild Pokemon. I got that one. I can see 4 fainted Pokemon. All starters have a different category. Sudowoodo is wild. Did I get Sudowoodo yet? I did. Opposite corners have the same category. All the corners are done. There are 2 caught and 2 wild flying types. Am I missing that, or do I have them all now? I think I have them all now. Caught, wild, and wild. Nope. Am I missing a wild? Wild and wild right here. Wild, caught, wild. Oh, wait a minute. 2 caught, 2 wild flying types. Okay. You're a flying type, 1 wild. Okay. 1 caught, 2 wilds. We don't have another caught. Oh, no, Starly, I skipped it. Caught right there. Wild and wild. They're like that in a row. We're good. Okay. Okay. There are no wild Pokemon in column. There can only be 1 max fainted Pokemon in each row. That means that obviously both of these aren't fainted, but I don't know. Because we don't have a fainted in this row, nor do we have one here. Okay. Think about this more. There are 2 caught and 2 wild flying types. Move on with that clue. Got that one. Working on this one, but I don't know for sure yet. Okay, so I have to leave it up to interpretation. Unfortunately, I think I do. I'm going to say this is fainted and Kricketune. It was Kricketune that was fainted. Yeah, it's the thing is that I don't see a way based off all the clues that are available for me to know that. Just straight up. It's that simple. Let me replay. That means Kricketune is fainted. That means Kyogre is caught. No, it's wild. That's fine. I'll fix it right now. I have it. I literally have the picture I took with my phone. I just have to fill in all the answers, and then we'll start again. Let me get Kricketune as fainted first. And then we have wild, caught, wild. That would make this one... hold on. Kecleon first is caught, making this one wild. Making this one... we have caught and then wild. And then we have fainted. And then we didn't get that one. We have caught. We have caught again. And then we have fainted. And then we didn't get that one. And then we have wild. And then we have another wild. And then we have another wild. Another wild. A caught and a caught. Any new clues? Nope. Great. How many fainteds do we have? One. I see 1, 2, 3. There's one more. There's one more fainted Pokemon. And it belongs in what row? That means it goes right here. Because there's a fainted here. There's no fainted here. There's a fainted here. And there's a fainted here. It's right there. Each adjacent column to me has more caught Pokemon than the others. Okay, so this has 2 caughts, 2 wilds. This one has 2 caughts as well. So it could mean that this is wild. It could mean that this is caught. It could mean that this is caught and this is wild. That doesn't help. No, it doesn't. Each adjacent column to me has more caught Pokemon than the other categories. Right. This also... Okay, so that that confirms this one is caught. It does. That confirms it because there's 2 wilds, 2 caughts. Column 4 has 4 wild Pokemon. Okay. Column 4. Wild, wild. We need 2 more. Ha! I can see 3 fainted Pokemon. There's 4. Interesting. Maybe they messed that up. I don't know yet. Anyway, we're missing 1. Arbok is the last one. But how do we know? This could be caught. It also could be wild. I think the game is trying to tell me that caught is the answer because there's already 2, and that's exactly what the game is telling me. Okay. Well, that puzzle was not nearly as hard as a lot of the others. It still had its challenges. I had to do a little bit of guessing here because I have no idea how I would have gotten that answer, but I would have gotten Machop, and that would have actually helped, and that's what I should have done at the end of the day. But anyway, is what it is, right? This one doesn't make sense, though. I think they messed up on this clue, but hey, problem for another day. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for another one soon. You guys have a great day.